So not one is upright. So tell us about yourselves. Who is not one is upright?
Well, I'm Eric. I'm the vocalist. I'm Gerald. I play guitar.
I'm Frank and I play the drums.
I'm Ben and I also play guitar.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How long have you guys been a band?
We've been a band for a pretty good while, actually. So we started in the fall of 2008, actually. So a long time ago. And we recorded a couple of full-length albums and an EP. We actually, at the end of 2012, we broke up for about 3 years. I was doing, I went to graduate school in England, and so I wasn't around, and they just kind of decided to throw in the towel. And then when I came back, I was fortunate enough to get a job in the same town, and so we got back together, and with the same lineup we had, and we quit. So
basically, you guys have been together for over, say, 10?
I mean, it's
Close to 10 years,
I
yeah.
think we were kind of like jamming with each other and stuff close to 10 years.
Yeah, definitely.
That must be an awesome feeling, though. You guys.
It is. Eric has been in the band since about 2012. Yeah,
Early 2012, yeah.
But it's the only member change we've ever had since we've been a band, so we're fortunate in that regard for sure.
So you're the only like newish.
Yeah.
Really
Yes.
Yeah. The new guy. Yeah, he's the new guy, and he's been with us for 5 years.
Like 5 years.
So you guys still treat him like the new guy in the band?
But we also give him crap because he's better looking than
All of us.
All of us. So all of us put together. So.
We got him because he's kind of like the Nick. Like, was he in Backstreet Boys? Nick Carter?
Yeah, Nick was the
He's kinda
Nick
like
was
our
the
Nick
good-looking one.
He's married though.
It's okay.
So how would you all like describe your all sound? Like I know you guys are like a metal band per se, but like how would you all describe your sound? Like do you all consider yourselves a metal band? Like or something like, you know,
Loud. Our sound is loud and just really fast and noisy and all over the place. I don't know, but I guess metal is the broad description of the band.
A lot of punk influence.
I think one reviewer of our last album called it experimental hardcore. I guess it's something like that. I guess.
It's just loud, obnoxious music. We get our anger out, so you can call it whatever you want.
Well, I love punk, I love experimental hardcore, I love metal, man. Punk rock, especially punk rock. I know I'm wearing like a Cali cap shirt, but I love
There's nothing wrong with that. Love some good grind.
I love Minor Threat, love Black Flag, love Dead Kennedys, fuck TSOL, dude. Oh my god.
He's the guy.
Dude,
You're
he's
a
all
big Dead
about
Kennedys
old school
fan.
punk.
My uncles were in like this like bluegrass punk band. It was really strange, and they covered like Dead Kennedy songs on like stand-up bass and banjo. So kind of coming from that area of just weird.
I'm not gonna lie, I would listen to the shit.
I would too.
I don't play anymore, but it was good stuff.
So would you say like the Dead Kennedys is a direct influence of yours?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been listening to them since since like middle school, and just on and off. They kind of got me into wanting to play music that's just kind of more I don't know, free for all over the place. Just brings in so many different elements. Just like the diversity of Jello from Dead Kennedys is insane. So just the musical diversity and the ability to switch it up on a dime and play some random like just I don't know, just go on some sort of random tangent, start playing like classical music on this crappy little Fender guitar. Just kind of stuff like that. Yeah.
My friend worships Jello by all from like Jesus.
Yeah.
My friend
It's insane.
That's his god right there. Jello by all from. It's crazy.
That's what it is saying.
Don't hate me for telling him that, by the way.
It's the craziest guy ever.
Didn't he run for?
I think
Don't
he like
quote me on
consistently runs for some sort of office in California. I don't know if it's like mayor or something. I have no idea.
It's ridiculous. I didn't know that.
I just know that until Chevy pointed out. Brought it up. I thought that's crazy that a musician would do that. I kind of respect him for that person. Imagine if, like, say, I don't know his name, but the guy who sang for Black Flag, he came out as Black Flag.
Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins. Did he sing for Black Flag?
He was like later. I think he was the last vocalist at that. I don't know. You have to check me on that. But he was later on it.
I know he had his own Rollins band.
Oh yeah.
Who I love a lot, by the way. Would you all say, who exactly are influence of your all's person? He said Nick Kennedy's like same kind of.
I mean, I think we all really have fairly different, I would say, musical tastes from each other. There's a lot of, I guess, connecting bands that we all really listen to pretty heavily, but I think the sort of how eclectic our taste is kind of drives what we write in the band, and I think that's really cool. I like a lot of post-metal and post-rock stuff, and yeah, just a bunch of weird stuff like that. But bands like Gaza and Daughters and Russian Circles are kind of my jam when it comes to writing music with this band. My, I guess, biggest influences.
I think a lot of us are influenced. Two of the, I think, foundational influences for us are probably the Chariot and Norma Jean, two bands that we have a lot of respect for, really like. Have you know, tried not to rip off?
Sometimes unsuccessfully.
And I think for myself, I listen to a lot of stuff that most people here, I think all of us listen to a lot of unusual stuff. But one of the influences for this band, particularly early on, was like Arsonists Get All the Girls and stuff like that. Kind of, again, that sort of like frantic, weird, very different stylistic kind of thing.
I'm actually really glad you said them because like I've literally met no one else who knows of that band. They are awesome.
Dude, they got several really good records.
Yeah, I definitely do. Game of Life is a classic for me. I've listened to I love that album. I still listen to that.
Portals was good.
You guys take them on tour if you are still doing that. I have a lot of respect for you guys. So. What about you, man? I'm blocking you.
No, you're good. It's kind of odd. I have many different preferences. I listen to a lot of pop punk, and which has no influence on
our music whatsoever.
But that's just what I like. Anything, you know, Norma Jean style, Every Time I Die, The Chariot, 68, anything Josh Goggin touches. It's really, I mean, I'm trying to think in my head what I listen to.
Maybe 100th.
100th, old 100th, not new 100th.
I don't like it.
That was like my early influences. 100th. I listened to a lot of metalcore back in the day. So yeah, a lot of that. So it's really, I don't know. I came from not knowing a lot about like different genres of in the hardcore scene, and then when I joined this band, I've learned a lot more about music in general, about a lot of different bands, who my influences are, and things like that. So it's really different. So I can't pinpoint one specific, you know, band that I've really grabbed from besides the Chariot. So
yeah, that's pretty much all of us. I mean, we just have anything that we like just tends to kind of influence how we write, or how we play, or how we do stuff live, or how we goof off.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you guys are playing this show. Do you have any other shows coming up after this?
We're playing some other show. We're pretty new getting back at it, so we're not going too crazy. I mean, like 75% of the band is married, and so we're not doing all that much. We're writing, we're doing all kinds of stuff in that front, where it's not super demanding on everyone. We're gonna put something out. I know that Jonathan's working on some sort of Jonathan Elliott, the person that's setting the show up, is working on some sort of festival that, like in August or something, it's like for the kids.
For the kids fest.
Yeah,
I think we're playing that.
I think we're slated to play that.
Other than that, I don't know.
You guys are playing for the kids fest. That's awesome.
Yep, yeah. He asked us like I don't know, like a few months ago. He was like, yeah, for sure, plenty of time. So
I think you're going to be playing with Shoal Lake because they told me they're playing before the Kids Fest again.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I actually interviewed them last year for the Kids Fest. It was a really good turnout.
Yeah.
That's cool.
As Jonathan pointed out, that it was just in a really big space, so it looked like there wasn't a lot of people there, but there was actually a good amount of people.
We're used to that. We're used to playing to no one, so like any sort of turnout's good for us.
We prefer to play to nobody.
What'd you say?
So we prefer to play to nobody. It's just feels right.
It's like just
it feels like home. It
a
feels
very
homey.
free practice.
Okay, that's cool. So do you guys have anything you want to say? Like anything special coming up, new album, EP, solo project, stuff like that?
I guess probably what we would say is kind of Benji mentioned a little bit. We're writing right now. I think we've got several songs that are completely done. We'll be playing a new song tonight, and we're hoping to record sometime later this year. And probably, I don't want to put a firm date on it, but I would guess that the new record would probably come out early next year, sometime like first quarter of next year, something like that. Would be probably what we're looking at doing. So we're trying to take our time writing, and we're having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, so as I said, yeah, we've played this new song one time before, so this is going to be the second time we're playing it live.
What's the song called?
It's called Ersatz. Ersatz, Ersatz, Ersatz.
Some sort of word that's not English.
It's it's German, yeah. We'll be hanging out with a big noisy truck and playing that song tonight.
Gotta have a big noisy truck.
Always.
Yeah. Shout out to Kurt. He's
Yeah.
not here.
Hey, Kurt.
Our bass player's not here. We
Sorry,
love you.
man.
Yeah.
Kind of get it together, dude.
Stop being married and having a nice full-time job.
I mean, keep being married and stuff,
Yeah,
but
easy, Frank.
Easy. Frank.
no.
but get on a different work
This
schedule.
band does not endorse divorce. He might.
His opinions don't
Love you,
represent
Kurt.
us.
Well, it's nice talking to you boys. I hope we can do it again if this coming up for the Kids Fest.
Sure.
I should be there, I don't know, but if I see you guys there, hopefully you're going to be number 2.
Sounds good to us.
Sounds good.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too, man.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Anytime. Good to see you guys play tonight.
Sweet, man.